What you are seeing is more than just a cross. This is a holy place located deep within the Morop Tarambas Conservancy, a sacred site where spirituality meets nature. Founded in the year 2005 and officially registered in the year 2010, Morop Tarambas Conservancy spans 21 hectares in Baringo Central. It is a sanctuary not only for wildlife and biodiversity, but for the thousands of residents who call this land home. This is Morop Tarambas Conservancy. It is among the 16 conservancies located in Baringo County. This particular conservancy is situated 13 kilometers from Kabarnet town, which is the headquarters of Baringo County. And right behind me is the highest point of the Morop Tarambas Conservancy. How long for us to get there? I don't know, but let's find out. My name is Pendo Setim. This point is called Kabarbarma in Tarambas Conservancy. The word Kabarbarma was coined from the Kalenjin word kubarbar, which means kuwasha moto or to light a fire. This place was used as a worship point where people used to offer sacrifices to the gods. Now from here we are heading to the highest point of Morop Tarambas. It is also a prayer point. Especially for the Catholics, they use this place to pray. I am finally at the top of the Morop Tarambas Conservancy, and as you can all see, it is the most iconic site in Baringo because right below me is the community that is around the Morop Tarambas community. Over there, you can see a section of Baringo Central, that is Kabarnet area. We can also see Baringo North. On the other side, you can see a section of Baringo South and also Baringo North.
My name is Rogers Comment, manager Morop Tarambas Community Conservancy. Now we are at the top of Morop Hill, whereby the height is 2333 height above sea level. The funny thing about Morop Tarambas Community Conservancy or Morop Hill, the hill is very unique. It looks like the shape of an elephant. And also when you are at the top, you can turn 360 and view Lake Baringo, Lake Pagoria, Lake Baringo, Lake 94. The smart features of the Kimau Dam, the Meron Dam, Kimalel, Court Auction. Also where we hit our meat, which is Koriema meat, which is the best in the county and the country at large. You can view Kirdam, Kabarnet, and the town, which is the headquarters of Baringo County. You can view so many features around. You can view the Kimgochoch, you can view and Saimo. You can view also our nearest secondary school, which is Kituro, Kapsoko, Kabrobita, Kabarnet High School, Kapsergong, and so many schools around the county. You see the whole of Ewalel Chap stretching from Talai. We do what we call conservation in education. Conservation in education, which is there are so many indigenous trees. There are also shrubs which are medicinal. We have also the famous adulthood, which is endangered species.
Their efforts ensure that the Conservancy remains a source of life, not just for animals, but for people too. Conservancies like Morop Tarambas offer real benefits. They preserve biodiversity, protecting endangered species and native plants. They support livelihoods through ecotourism, sustainable farming, and cultural heritage. They restore ecosystems, improving soil health, water retention, and climate resilience. They also empower communities, giving locals a stake in the land they live on.
Kwa majina naitwa Elias Rotich. Mimi ni mkazi wa hapa. I'm living within this environment, Morop Tarambas Conservancy. Hapa vile tu hapa. Hii msitu inatusaidia kwa juu ya madawa, cultural practices kama circumcision au tunatumia hii msitu. Haya, nyingine hata sasa tunachenga manyumba ya kienyeji tunatumia hapa. Haya, zingine kuna hii iko water tributaries yenye inasaidia kama as Grandage Dam. Hii msitu inatusaidia.
Benjamin Barchebo, another resident living in the Morop Tarambas Conservancy community, says that the community uses the shamba system of farming to grow their crops, especially maize. According to this community member, the community values the forest and the trees at large. My name is Benjamin Barchebo. At Tarambas, we farm through the shamba system.
Shamba system
We plant maize only and other crops, but we avoid cutting the trees. The Kenyan government recognizes conservancies as vital to environmental protection. They are central to national biodiversity strategies, helping safeguard fragile ecosystems and endangered species. They also advance Vision 2030 through sustainable development. They fulfill global conservation commitments and strengthen community-led stewardship of natural resources.
Behind me there is a population, which is community population which are here, come and pray. During Easter season, they come to the mountain, they pray. It's also a shrine for the Christians. Another one is whereby our holy women and men come to do what we call, to look for medicinal herbs, which for curing for children, others for, and mothers who have given birth. That is why when you come here and the chances of someone or a mother cutting for CS, cesarean section, is very hard because they use medicinal plants. It's not common. We still have women, herbalists, who venture in that field. Also, our population in this place is around 15,000 people, where we see this as this is our natural resource, which we are using it for tourism, potentially in tourism, also hiking, and they just come for what we call therapy. We cannot go to hospitals and do what we call therapy. Just come here for hiking. It reduces it reduces pressure, blood sugar level. It reduces when you see most of people don't get chances of blood sugar because of the terrain. You walk, you sweat. That is a bit better.
In Morop Tarambas, the cross stands not just as a symbol of faith, but as a reminder that when we honor the land, we honor life itself. And when communities lead conservation, nature responds with abundance. This has been a wow experience. And remember, Morop Tarambas Conservancy is among the 16 conservancies in Baringo County. If you intend to visit this particular conservancy, remember to wear hiking clothes, hiking boots, and remember to also carry your water. See you in the next conservancy. My name is Pendo Setini.